Now we're going to talk about the iPhone 14 and the iOS 16. I wrote iPhone OS. That's not a thing. Anyway, lock screen widgets are cool. And that's it. No new wallpapers. No. Sorry. I fucked up. There are new wallpapers. I don't care. There's none that I want. No live wallpapers. No themes. And like I said in my iPad video, they took things that were already there and already worked and didn't need fixed, and they changed the way it worked so they could say they did something new. They changed the way you apply themes, which is dumb. There was no need to do that. And it's a real pain in the ass to have, like, if you want your home screen and your lock screen to be different wallpapers, it's really, I apparently still haven't figured that out, and you have to, like, it either has to be the same picture, or one of them has to be a color. You can't have, like, different, like, you can't have each one be like a different picture, which is dumb. Somebody at Apple needs. Now onto the iPhone 14. No USB-C, no SIM card slot, which means if you buy an iPhone, you're sticking to the iPhone. You're locked in. There's no taking your SIM card out and putting it in another phone. Any no more hot swapping and jumping from phone to phone, and I'm pissed off at Apple and I'm gonna switch to my end. But no, you're just there. That's how this shit's gonna go now. Oh yeah, the phone needs a stylus. This is something I want to talk about. Kindle Scribe, by the way. I love this thing. I'll talk about that in a minute. My mama was out about a week ago. My mama went to the courthouse to pay her taxes, and apparently I haven't really paid attention. I'm kind of a recluse. Not a recluse like you Yanks say. It's recluse. Anyway, and apparently there's a really, like, high curb there. There's a really tall curb or whatever. And I was there. I was at home, and my mama tried to climb up this curb and fell on her right shoulder and broke both of her shoulders. And because of that, Mama wasn't able to reach her phone. Like, she had to hold it with one hand. She couldn't hold it with one hand and touch and type, navigate with the other hand. She couldn't get her arms together. So I had to use this little, like, I had to find this little, like, Pioneer pin that they, sorry, that's the local company around here, the ISP. Come beat me up, I don't care. They have this meeting, little like, public meeting thing. I don't know the proper terminology. I'm retarded. And it's got this pen has this little rubber tip on it. I had to basically find my mom a stylus so she could use her phone, because she couldn't move her arm close enough to the phone because her shoulders were broke. Steve Jobs, you stupid son of a bitch, wherever the fuck you are. Okay, the iPhone needs a stylus because my mama couldn't reach her phone. She couldn't type on her phone. Now she can, but for about a week she couldn't really type on her phone because she didn't have a stylus. See, you need to have a stylus. Now you need to have a stylus. Why is that not a thing? I should know the iPhone and the iPad have touch screens. The Apple Watch has a touch screen, and they want you to touch with your finger. The iPad Pro has a stylus. The MacBook Pro should have a touchscreen, and the iMac should have a touchscreen, and that little Apple Pencil should be an Apple Universal Stylus. I should be able to touch on every Apple device and go from thing to thing. I don't know why that's not a thing, but that's really dumb. So, number 4, the dynamic island is dumb. I mean, I'm kind of mixed on this dynamic island thing. It's cool that they were able to turn the notch into a kind of screen, but I have a little fear. I have a kind of fear for some reason. I think that if they have the dynamic island, I don't think they'll make a foldable phone. I think they'll just make the dynamic island bigger and make it split screen and things, and just call that their foldable phone somehow. Oh yeah, the number 5. I keep fat handing my phone. Where's my phone? In my pocket. See, the I don't know about anybody else. The palm of my hand is. I have really fat hands, so that this little meaty part right here, where my thumb is, if I hold my phone like this, and I'm playing a game with like one hand, so sometimes I'll like, if I hold it weird, so sometimes my hand will think I'm trying to. Sometimes the phone will think my fat right here is a finger, and I'm trying to do something when I'm not. That's annoying. And this next one, they need to design the phone better. I don't know how, but there is a way. There is a better design for the iPhone, but I don't know what it is. There's a way to improve the design and the hold. You know, and this is might be kind of dumb, but if I could design a phone, it wouldn't be a rectangle. It would be a triangle. Just hang on with me. Just hang on. So my phone, you wouldn't hold like this. You'd hold it like this. Because your elbow and your arm is designed like for baseball. It's not designed. Your arm's not designed to throw like this. Your arm is designed to throw underhanded. So your phone, you should hold it like this. So if you could see how my fingers, the Star Trek thing. Okay, so the triangle, one corner would come out through the middle, right here. See, and that's how you grip it. See, this would be more comfortable than holding it like this, having your arm in a weird position. Now the iPhone, you could hold it sideways, but the home screen doesn't work sideways. Not everything. Everything needs to work sideways. This is really uncomfortable to hold. Because if you're not careful, someone can bump into you and knock your phone out of your hand. Now, if you had my triangle phone, see, you'd hold it by the corners. See, this would be, if your phone was triangle shaped, your phone would never be knocked out of your hand because you'd always have hold of it. Because your phone would be in the palm of your hand and in between 3 of your fingers. See, so you'd never lose it. And you could put 2 more little triangle phones on it and make it a rectangle. See? Think about that. And you can make more money that way. Make a triangle phone big enough to fit in the palm of your hand. Make it like $500, and then let people buy more of them and attach them to the phone they already have, and then that would be better. But anyway, number 6, the no physical keyboard. This is just a personal preference of mine. Yeah, you need a physical keyboard. I really want a physical keyboard, and I don't want to buy a Bluetooth controller, a Bluetooth keyboard, and have the phone in one hand and the keyboard in the other, and put them together and then type like a dork. No, I want a physical keyboard built in to the phone, or a keyboard case that I could Bluetooth connect the keyboard to the phone with Bluetooth 5 LE. You do it that way. Number 7, why in 2022, fixing to be 2023 in a few hours, is when I call somebody on the phone, it sounds like shit. Why does phone call audio quality still sound like shit? It's, I'm so tired. I I don't have any more to say than that. It should be like I can record my voice in a little voice memo for a podcast and make myself sound like Howard Stern. But when I call on the phone, it's all stuttery and laggy and muffled sometimes, and you have to do that dorky thing where you yell and talk really slowly. That's no, I can't yell because it. And number 8, maybe this is just me being nitpicky for fun, but the design is boring. Like I said, I wouldn't say it's boring, but it needs something done to it. There's a way to improve this design somewhere, somehow. And I don't know because the Samsung they like rounded the corners or whatever, but that doesn't help. I mean, what if you like got rid of the bezel, but then maybe you could like customize the size of the bezel? You know, maybe what if you could have like a custom bezel? Like I want to put a bezel, like a big round bezel on the corners here. So my fucking fat hand doesn't do shit I don't want it to do. Oh, number 9, Apple plans to remove the physical buttons. This is just a rumor I heard that Apple is going to remove the physical buttons. This whole physical, this whole single sheet of glass shit needs to stop. Somebody please make a better phone. Somebody is going to make a better phone someday, and it won't be Elon Musk. I want to talk about that real quick before I get to the conclusion of this video. People are going to buy Elon Musk's phone just because Elon Musk made it. It's not going to be any better than Samsung. It's going to be another rectangle phone with Android built in. What the fuck is he going to do different? I'll tell you what. If he gives me a phone with a stylus and a physical keyboard, I'll buy it. A foldable smartphone with a headphone jack and USB-C and a stylus and a physical keyboard. I will suck his dick. Now, for the conclusion of this video, the iPhone 14 is the same boring rectangle we get every year. No new design, no new features, no innovation anywhere, nothing cool. I got a few innovative ideas, but you'll have to watch my videos. You'll have to subscribe to my channel, like my fucking video, leave goddamn comments, and if you want, you can tickle me on Twitter, fuck me on Facebook, send me a graham cracker on Instagram. In case you haven't figured it out by now, I am the subcultured outcast, coming to you from the Outcast Broadcast Center. Fuck you. Sunshine.